man. I was kind of hoping Reese would be with me when I ran into Nacht this time, but he bailed. I wonder if Avery will say that she's not Graves' apprentice. I'll be like, no, actually, Reese, you're looking for that other guy. Alright, as I round the corner, I feel a tense, creeping stiffness crawl up my back. My steps slow. My legs are suddenly heavy. This is familiar. Like the feeling I got the other day before I ran into that dude who kept staring at me. It's like someone's breathing down my neck or looming behind me, reading over my shoulder. Is someone following me? I whip around. Just the street. I walk faster. I feel it growing with every step toward my apartment. Dread hollows a burrow in my stomach. Why do I feel so anxious? I'm just going home. I don't even have far to go. Am I getting sick? Oh. Oh no. It's Nacht. Did he find out where I live? Does he live here too? No, that's too much of a coincidence. My limbs freeze. I feel my heart shaking inside my ribcage. My head is swimming. Everything is wrong. I can't place why. Howdy. Good evening. Good night. My voice feels small and foreign, like it's thrown by a ventriloquist. I try to beeline for the door, but he sidesteps and blocks my way.
Now, why the hurry? Won't you answer a couple questions, kiddo?
His deep, drawling voice is saccharine venom. He puts on a smile, but it's certainly not one that puts me at ease. Do you need directions? You seem lost. I can't keep the tremor out of my voice. He notices.
Well, ain't you smart? Right to the point. Why, yes, I am lost. But I ain't looking for a place. Oh, I found that. Looking for a guy. Think you can help?
I'm pretty new to the city. I probably can't.
I reckon you can. Suppose I shouldn't mince words. You're a busy person. I'm already feeling guilty wasting your time. I'm trying to hunt down Graves. You seen him?
Is he a friend? He can't be. He feels...
See, I've been looking all over for my old buddy, and it's like he don't exist. Ain't that a shame?
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen him recently either. Anger flashes over his face like an eclipse, vanishing as quickly as it had come.
Too bad. We got so much to talk about. I suppose his apprentice will do. That'll send the message.
Intent reaches my feet before it hits my ears. I'm running before I know it. I'm not dumb enough to stick around and find out what he means by send the message. I don't look behind to see if he's following. That would slow me down. I have to get to the cafe. I just have to run like I'm being chased, even if I'm not. I hear a sharp noise behind me, like a metal bat hitting a home run. My foot gets stuck. On what, I don't know. But it hits the ground and stays there. The force knocks me over and twists my ankle in a way that shocks pain up my leg. I'm seeing stars and I want to crawl away, but I can't.
I gotta speak to Graves about your manners. Didn't even excuse yourself. What a rude little kitten.
I look down. My foot is covered in rust. Rust? His movement is molasses, like he's enjoying a stroll through the park. I crane my head over my shoulder to see him, but it's hard from this angle.
If you had been polite, we wouldn't need to fight. Didn't want to hurt you, kitten. I only need a couple answers. But if you want a duel, I ain't gonna complain. Promise you won't run away, yeah. I won't play duty if you don't.
I don't think I could break this rust without breaking my ankle off. It feels like it's already broken. Tears sting my eyes. I can barely use my magic to make trash sculptures. How am I supposed to use it to fight? I'm doomed. You haven't changed a bit, Nacht. Still pushing around the weak to excuse your own malfeasance. I've never been so happy to hear my boss's voice. Graves! Graves will know what to do. I know it.
And here you come acting like you ain't got anything to do with it. You're gonna get me all nostalgic, old man.
From out of nowhere, Graves is already next to me. He kneels down and places a hand on my foot. What's he holding?
Are you hurt? Don't move, this may burn a little.
A sensation washes over my rusted foot like stepping in a puddle of battery acid. Well, maybe that's a bit extreme. It burns, but it doesn't hurt. Rust crumbles to dust, and I'm free. I flex my ankle. It doesn't feel great, but I can at least put weight on it now. That's hard. Grey stands between me and Nacht. With a flourish only Graves could accomplish, he pulls a sword from his cane. What a perfect weapon for him. Nacht shoves his hand in his pocket and rests on his metal bat like a game. Just standing there waiting.
How are you now? Can you stand unassisted?
Yeah, thanks. What is that?
If you'll recall the bike in that alley.
I almost forgot. The one that was rusted over? The one Graves told me not to touch? This is why?
Meet the source of our collective woes. Aw, come on now. And after all we've been through together. Avery, I don't imagine this will end well. I've a favor to ask.
Whatever you need, boss. He drops the cane sheath and takes my hand. His eyes are fierce, fire and ice staring into mine. I feel like I shouldn't blink.
I give it to you. All of it. Take care of it for me, Avery.
It... what? All of what?
Everything. Everything of mine. You'll understand. Now go, as fast as you can. Go to the cafe. You'll be safe there.
What was that all about? I don't feel any different.
Why are you dawdling? Go!
My Graves.
Don't you worry, kitten. I'll catch up.
Ha! Nacht's words haunt me as I run the best I can on my sore ankle. It hurts with every step, but I can't stop. Reese! Reese! I hope he hears me. I hope I find him before Nacht. Oh right, he's going back to the cafe. Reese! Help! I can't go that fast. Maybe if I'm noisy enough, he'll notice. I shout his name. And again. Nothing. I keep shouting. Finally, a faint response. Oh, thank goodness. Reese! Over here!
Avery! I'm coming!
I almost collapse in relief when he looms into view. Reese! It's Graves! Some witch attacked us! He took him on by himself. We have to go help! The color drains from Reese's face. He freezes. Come on! I can't do it alone, but maybe the two of us together.
Take me there.
Hold on, I can't run. I twisted my ankle.
Crap!
He bites his lip. He clenches his fist so tightly that I'm afraid he'll dig his fingernails through his palms. But then he snaps his head up and grabs my hands.
Okay, tell me where to go.
The last side street I take to get to my apartment.
Okay, I've seen that. Got it. Don't let go of my hand. I don't know what'll happen if you do.
I lock my fingers between his to ensure we're connected as possible. Tentatively, I nod. What's he going to do? Can you teleport? He pulls a seam ripper out of his pockets and drags it across the air. Then he pulls... something. The air? What's he doing? Something's there. A tiny thread or something, translucent like fishing wire. He pulls and something unravels. I don't know what that something was or what it's become, but I'm definitely looking at a hole in the air. You're pulling on space, the fabric of space and time. That's amazing. What?
We're getting in.
What? What is this Merry Melodies nonsense? That's not a thing that can happen.
We don't have time to argue.
He takes me by the hand and drags me in. Holy cow, we're actually gonna do it. Then my foot hits the ground. Where... the hell was that?
That's my magic. My real magic.
Holy crap. We don't have time to celebrate, though. Nacht is still there, almost exactly where I'd left him. Oh! Graves rusted by himself. So is Graves.
No! No!
We were too late. I squeeze Reese's hand. His eyes are already glossy. Oh, Reese, I'm sorry. He tears his hand away from me and brandishes the seam ripper.
You...
Ah, I thought you ran, kitten. Turns out you were just bringing me Graves' little kit.
Real kind of you, and making my job easier.
Reese looks ready to slash this guy's throat with the seam ripper. I put my hand on his shoulder. I know if he really wanted to, he could just run off, but maybe he'll listen. Why are you doing this? What do you want with us?
Nothing untoward. Just taking back what's mine. Shame that he gave it to you, kitten. I gotta take it from you now. Real pity.
Reese stares at me with unexpected jealousy. I was here! I'm sorry.
Avery, Graves gave it to you?
Gave me what? I don't know what either of you are talking about.
The cafe. Graves gave you the cafe.
Bingo. I imagine you understand the predicament.
What? What do you mean he gave me the cafe? That's not how these things work.
Ouch. Insult to injury, huh? Giving it to a little lost kitten who doesn't know a thing about magic. Ain't that right?
Reese, don't you dare try to manipulate my boo.
Ugh.
How do you know his name? No. Oh, of course, if you guys were in the same band, you would have known Reese's father. And you're all witches, too. Oh, no.
Why wouldn't I know little baby Reese? His pop and I go way back. You worked hard for Graves, didn't you, Reese? Pretty unfair, yeah? Did so much for him, and he wouldn't even give it to you.
Shut up!
Don't feel bad. That's just how he is. Taken and taken and taken from those who love him, and then the thanks you get.
Shut up!
Reese, don't listen. He's trying to mess with you. I can see his fist shaking. He won't look at me. He won't look at anything but Nacht.
Look, let me make this easy. If we work together, we'll both get what we want.
Reese, you aren't taking this guy seriously, are you? He turned Graves into a statue. He's going to do the same to us. Reese slashes at the air with his seam ripper. He grabs the string that appears and gives it a good tug.
Ooh, you're a strong one, aren't you? Maybe even stronger than your daddy. What are you gonna do with that? Got a weapon stashed in there? Gonna push me in?
Reese grabs my hand. He yanks my arm hard enough to almost knock me over. I stumble forward. Ow! Jeez, Reese! He clamps his hand down and drags me into the tier. And we're back at the cafe. Then we're inside. Oh God, we're back! He didn't follow us, did he? He still won't face me. Reese! He won't say anything. Reese, you don't believe that slime ball, do you? You know I wouldn't take anything from you on purpose. If you tell me how, I'll just give you the cafe right now if you want. He makes a terrible hiccuping noise and covers his face. He doesn't want me to see him cry. Oh, Reese. I wrap my arms around his waist and pull him against me. I feel his shoulders shaking. He won't talk, but he doesn't push me away. Reese, I'm sorry. We're gonna figure this out. We'll get him back for what he did to Graves. He gives a tiny, almost imperceptible nod and puts a hand over mine. I rest my head on his shoulder. We stay like that for a while. Enough time for him to calm down. He takes a few deep breaths, each steadier than the last.
I'm sorry, Avery.
For what?
Doubting you. Even for a second. Even if I understand the situation. I got really mad at Graves, and at you. And I hate that.
What? That's human. I'd be more weirded out if you weren't upset, you know? You didn't, side with Nacht or something, so it doesn't matter to me.
Him? No. I'll destroy him.
We'll talk about destroying people some other time, okay? I need to sit. My foot's killing me.
Sure. Let me help you.
Reese takes my arm and starts to guide me to the sofa, but before we get there, there's a noise at the door. Sounds like someone's fiddling with the lock. Holy crap, now that I've had a few minutes to let everything catch up, my ankle hurts like hell. I try to hobble to the door, but it flies open before I have the chance. I ready myself to fight a murderer armed with a bat, but it's... Finley? You guys! Oh my God! The She grabs my hands and does a little dance, but stops when I wince in pain. Oh, sorry, sweetie. You okay? Did you twist your ankle?
Yeah.
What's this about the curse? It's broken! We're all human again! Course, I'll miss my jelly donut fame, but I'll live. Ooh, I'll start a new vlog. What's wrong? You look real messed up about it.
It's Graves.
The curse must have broken because something happened to him. What happened to him?
He's gone. Turned to rust. We couldn't do anything.
Ah, Reese, I didn't see you there. You're being so quiet.
Forgive me for not being excited about my mentor being defeated.
Whoa, don't take it out on her. She doesn't know anything. Sorry, Finley. We've been through kind of a lot.
Sorry.
Wow, okay. You're gonna have to back up a few steps. Where do I even start? First, before I can tell her anything, the door flies open again, and suddenly everyone is here. I feel really bad. For all his blustering, Reese admired Graves a lot. I think he was the only one of us who really did. I guess now, after Graves saved me like that, I kind of do too. Too little, too late, I suppose. So, now what happens? What do we do?
We avenge him. Of course. We kill Nacht.
Whoa, whoa! That's a bit extreme.
All's fair in a duel. If that's what this guy wants, that's what he gets. When he comes for the cafe, I'll take it back from him.
This is kind of ruining my immersion. You already know that Avery has it, Reese. Comes for the cafe? Why would he do that? Oh, this is kind of disappointing. Oh well. Slight nitpicky thing.
When a witch defeats another in a duel, they take the loser's property. But it'll have to beat me to get it.
Is Graves really dead?
I don't know if Nacht's intent was to kill him.
Damn it.
Now Landry's the one who looks pissed. This is kind of scary. I've never seen him do anything but laugh and smile before, so it's almost as jarring as seeing Reese cry.
Magic is a scourge. This always happens when you get too close.
Reese's head snaps up.
And what do you know about magic? You haven't studied.
Reese, easy. Don't take it out on him.
No, you don't disrespect magic like that. I don't care if he's adept or not, I won't hear it.
If I'm what?
Listen! Both of you! The last thing we need right now is some crappy infighting. I know tensions are high, but keep your opinions out of it, okay? Hayes readies himself with wide eyes, his mouth pursed, like the conversation is a game of double dutch played with live wires. What is it?
Why does everybody keep talking about magic? Was Graves cursed too?
He must have been, right?
It all sounds so unreal still. Are you sure it's magic? Of course it is. How else would this be happening? But he was too strong to get cursed. That part was just us.
But he wasn't too strong to not curse us.
Does that matter now? He's gone. And this Nacht is gonna be here to take everything else too.
He spits the name like it's profane. Reese launches himself from the chair and storms to the door. He puts his hand in his pocket like he's concealing a weapon. It's gotta be the seam ripper. I grab him by the shoulder. Either I'll stop him or I'll go with him. Reese, I swear, I'm gonna take that thing away and then I'm gonna lock you in the basement. Please listen, okay? For me?
Fine.
I slide my hands down around his waist. He sighs and leans his head back as if allowing himself this one defeat. I'm with you. You know I am.
We all are. Just because I don't trust magic doesn't mean there aren't other things I can do.
Yeah, just, like, tell us what to do about this stuff? I don't know where to start.
We should start by doing something about Avery's foot. I can help with that.
Oh, Hayes, you're a sweetie.
We should recover Graves.
I'll come with you. I think you could probably use the extra muscle.
Make sure he doesn't try anything rash, okay?
I won't.
Okay. I'll go get my cat Mochi. I don't want him alone in my apartment if Nacht knows where I live.
You just told me not to do anything rash. You're a bigger target than me, and less able to defend yourself or run away.
What do I do about my cat, then? Leave it to me. I'm a lady of stealth. I'll have him back here before this guy even figures out which box I'm hiding under. Why is she hiding under a box? You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. Finley's awesome.
I'll stand watch. I'll stand and watch him try to come in here. See? So get some rest, Avery.
Guys, I'm just some screw-up kid. You don't have to do this for me.
Of course we do.
Yeah, you're our screw-up kid. We stick together through thick and thin as curse cats. Tears of gratitude sting my eyes. I never thought I'd have friends like this, who'd endanger themselves for me. My high school friends would have run off the moment someone said curse. I love these guys. I vigorously scrub my face. Don't want to get too mushy. I hobble back to the couch. Okay, we can do this, right?
Yeah!
Promise me nobody's gonna get hurt, okay?
Please. Give us more credit than that.
Yeah! This guy will be sorry if he underestimates us. Then we enact our plans.